Oh guys, I cannot tell you how happy I am to be done with this map finally. I'm Big Mac Davis, and this is the Plutonia experiment walkthrough on the ultra-violence difficulty for the PC, played through ZDoom. This is Map 9, Abattoire, which, thanks to Ultima Mantoid and Zero Kerman for pointing this out, it's a French word meaning slaughterhouse. So, yeah, thank you to both of them for mentioning that. Also, I want to give a shout out to SDK2K9. He started a new walkthrough on his channel for Kula Quest. It's a really interesting game. Go check that out in the description. Anyway, let's go to the video. Attempt number 6 on this map, everybody. And I'm loving every single fucking second of it. I keep falling off the ledges at the very end of this map. I've only died to the monsters once. And I've fallen off the ledges 5 times. To my death. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll soon find out. Anyway, head down to this area, kill the 2 demons. There is a secret. It's right here on the right side pillar, so lower that for a soul sphere. Then head into the teleporter. Now this part can be rather frustrating. What you want to do is get rid of the demons first, and try to avoid the rockets as best you can. Then kill the revenants. It's not that difficult of a room, but the demons can sometimes block you, and then chomp on you. Grab all the rockets from up here. Notice how this teleporter is raised. We cannot exit this room. We must find a switch. Anyway, head over here, flip these 2 switches. These 2 switches will lower the blue key and raise that ledge. Now, as soon as you grab the blue key, flip the switch, and then fire a shot. Run in here, grab the invulnerability. Firing that shot will alert all the enemies to teleport in. They will teleport from the 2 crushing ceilings that are in this room. Lost Soul, you need to just get the hell out of here. So yeah, just keep firing rockets. It's not that difficult. I know this map inside and out now because of these 6 attempts. Lost Soul, you need to get out of here. Gee. Usually all the Lost Souls die within a few seconds, but not this time. Sometimes you have to wait for everybody to teleport in. It can be a chore sometimes, because sometimes they don't all want to teleport in. So while we're waiting, well, okay. So while we're waiting, let's get the second secret. You gotta... If I can do it right, you gotta strafe run across either side to this secret. It can be rather tough to do if you don't know how to strafe run like I don't know how to. I'm guessing that's all of them. I'm hoping that's all of them. God forbid I should miss a kill. Notice how the teleporter is now lowered down. That switch behind the blue key? Yeah, that lowered the teleporter for you. Anyway, back up top in the starting room, we're going to ignore these 3 things for right now and come back later. Open up this blue door. Alright, so this area is a bit not really fun, at least in my opinion. What you want to do is snipe off everybody around you in the cages with rockets. And I guess the cacodemons are infighting. Looks to be the case, or at least sounds to be the case. Yeah, they are. So that's always a good thing. I don't know why I don't like this section too much. Wow, good job, demons. I'm really sick of this map. In all honesty, I really am. It's time to move on. I'm ready to move on to the next map. 6 attempts is a lot of attempts, especially when you die at the end of the map. Come on, Cacodemon, you're being frickin' stupid down there. He's like trying to fire up at the chain gunners, but that's not gonna cut it. Oh well, monster AI is not that intelligent anyway. Flip that switch, it will lower up a bridge to the other side of this room for you. Okay, nice one, Kasali Brothers. I didn't know that was... you could do that. Or at least the Cacodemon could do that, I didn't know. Alright, anyway, cross the bridge to the other side. Grab these rockets. And now what we're going to do is open up the regular door. Plasma rifle in hand because of this section. Ow! Well, that kind of... just die. That kind of stung there. Just a little bit. Thankfully, though, they do give you health to boost you back up top. And make sure to grab the yellow key on that platform there. Just, you know, grab it. It's not that hard to do. Anyway, back out here, this will open up. These guys across the bridge will open up for you. So we'll take them out, including the Mancubus on the far side. Wow, he's being very resilient this time around. But he's dead. Alright, so with everybody dead on this side, we have to go back across the bridge again, because the yellow door is there. Now this room is probably the easiest in this map. All you have to do is shoot into the room, then strafe left or right to avoid everybody's fireballs. Just like that. Just peekaboo shoot them to death. Alright, so this next part, when you grab the red key, I'm going to use the chain gun because, yeah, these guys will open up. Chain gunners on both sides of you, yeah, it's never a good thing. Sorry if my commentary sucks, I just played this map 5 times in a row. Notice how this wall is a little bit different. You can walk right through it. And you can grab yourself chain guns from behind here, as well as plasma. Yay, plasma! We could really use that. Alright, so we have all 3 keys. Now we're ready to progress this map. We're going to exit back out, but immediately run forward, and if you have to hide quickly from this arch vial. He's in a well-placed spot to wreak a lot of havoc on you. He needs to die first. We'll grab this invisibility. I know most of the time invisibilities don't help. In this case, it kinda does. As long as you don't overcorrect yourself when you strafe around their fireballs, you'll do fine. Using invisibilities against imps is not as bad as most people might make it out to be. But against Mancubi fireballs, yeah, it's horrible. Alright, it looks to be everybody dead, so what we're going to do, our shotgun ammo is kind of low. We're going to find the shells that are located in all these rooms where the imps came from. Okay, now is time to open up these doors. There's some plasma here if you need it. I don't really need that cell, but we're going to need a plasma rifle for this next part. Walk forward and the platform right there will lower. I know there's a lot of enemies. Keep your calm, keep your cool. Use a circle strafe around them to corral them all into one central location, and then you can mow them all down. It's actually not as hard as it sounds. Of course, it would help if I didn't take much damage, but no, it's not as hard as it sounds. You just gotta keep your cool. And don't panic. Alright, so, with everybody dead, yeah, it's not that hard. There is a non-secret area. It's right here. A much-needed soul sphere. Especially for this next part. God forbid I should die again. When you approach the door, it will open up. And what you want to do is run. Just fucking run. And hide in this little nook here. Oh dear lord. There's a lot to say about this room. You can't snipe off the far mancubi or revenants from this spot. Your rockets will not reach them. Which means you have to snipe off the mancubi and revenants that are close to you. Not to mention, by the way, if you fall off the ledges, you're dead. There's no recovering from it. You're dead. So don't fall off the ledges. These narrow ledges. They're not really that narrow, but they're narrow enough for me. Okay, so both mancubi on my side are dead, so now it's to come to this side and clear out the few more mancubi. Also, by the way, make sure the chain gunners die really quickly. The chain gunners are behind that cage. If you don't snipe them off, yeah. And I don't know what it is. Oh god. I don't know what it is. But I'm already sweating. It's maps like these that are very difficult that make me sweat. I'm not going to talk much here. I don't want to die again. It's at this part that I die. And it's because I fall off the ledges. I just have a hard time with overcorrecting. God. Oh, merciful God. I think everybody is dead. By the way, those are imps that are trying to fire down on me. They're down below. Now what we're going to do is fall down here very carefully, flip the switch, which will raise up that ledge with the imps. Yeah, I don't care about taking damage. We're done with this map. By the way, there are 2 energy cell packs behind the exit teleporter. You can grab them if you want. I ain't doing it. We're done with this map. I'm out of here. Oh, thank God. I was hoping I'd get 100%. Wow. 6 attempts on this map. This is the most attempts I've ever had on any map I've ever played. I think, in Doom. This has given me the hardest time. And it may just because of... it may be because of those narrow ledges. Well, it is because of it. This map is not that hard as a whole until you get to the very end. The monsters don't give me a hard time. Like I said, I finished this map with over 100% health. So that's no problem to me. It's the narrow ledges. It may have something to do with my real fear of heights. And I think it does, because I tense up. My fingers, they tense up whenever I cross onto those narrow ledges. And I overcorrect. And when I overcorrect, I fall into the pits below and I die. It's happened 5 times. And it's always after I kill all the mancubi. Whenever I run onto the ledges and stop to aim at the revenants, that's when I have a hard time and I overcorrect too much. I need to learn not to do that. Then maybe I'd finish this map in 1 or 2 attempts. I don't even think Mount Pain gave me 6 attempts. I think it was 4 or 5, though I could be wrong. Maybe it was more than that. I lost all memory of that Mount Pain map. Next we have Onslaught. A very difficult map, but at least it's doable. Unlike the other map. I'll see you next time, everybody. Take care.